Thank you everybody for coming today. My name is Danielle West, and I'm here today to speak to you about a very serious problem, an endangered species that I'm sure you're all aware of, the blobfish. And I'm here today to ask you for money to save the blobfish. So, it's not often talked about. We tend to kind of keep our mouths zipped for this. But there's a problem with the blobfish. Global warming, careless people, litter bugs, lepsoptions, all these motherfuckers are destroying the precious habitat for the blobfish. Now I know when we think about things that we want to save in the ocean, it's generally cuddly seals or dolphins. And actually, to be honest with you, everyone says like, oh, dolphins are great because they're super cute, but they're not. Dolphins are super rapey. Nobody is aware of how rapey dolphins are. They gang rape other dolphins, they rape tourists. If you search dolphin rape videos on YouTube, you'll see them having sex with people. They're not cute at all. You have tattoos of rapists on your ankles. A bunch of you here, I'm sure, have gotten drunk and done the whole tramp stamp, and you're like, oh, I want a dolphin on there. You're basically joining a rape game. Nobody ever does that with the blobfish. The gentle, precious blobfish with the big, soulful, milky eyes. All it wants to do is love you, and not in this disgusting gang rapey way either. So, I was actually talking to a bunch of marine biologists today in my serious super day job, and we were talking about how hard it is for blobfish to get around, because their habitat is being destroyed. So I know here we talk a lot about the fact that it never lands in the toilet. And I'm sorry, gents, I've dated a bunch of you guys and lived with a bunch of you. You guys have no aim. And it's not like it's huge, or the toilet's too small. It's like you guys just are like, But it's not that. Obviously it ends up in the snow where you get to write your name or my name if we're in a really good part of the relationship before therapy hits. And I start drinking again. On the side of a building off the Grand Canyon. But what it doesn't show here, because I didn't have enough space in this slide, is the ocean. Everybody, first there's pools, because everybody likes to pee in a public pool. There's a creepy thrill about that. And it gets everywhere. Everyone's like, oh, look, it's not going to turn the water green. Free reign. But then you also do it in the ocean. And you know what? That is hurting the precious blobfish. Which is why, based on that alone, you guys and your habits are destroying the blobfish's habitat. So I just think $1 a day from each of you. Every time you have a piss, you could just set aside $1, and you could make a tremendous amount of difference in the lives of blobfish everywhere. And I know you're thinking, I don't have time. I'm working my job. I'm turning into other animals, cheater animals. He pees in your socks and your shoes, and he humps all of your clothing when you're done. And your pillow. Anyways, but when you're busy, too busy to think of the blobfish, they're dying by the millions. And then, what do dolphins have to rape? Or what do people have to eat? What's going to become of the blobfish? When we're out at night getting drunk, blobfish everywhere are suffering. All of them. You can hear them screaming, And maybe that's what's driving a lot of us to drink, is the poor blobfish. So today, I beg of you to think of one thing as you reach into your wallets. See, Santa Claus has the right idea. It's about being gracious and giving and thinking of others and being nice to people and leaving treats. And also not seeing them a lot. If you donate money to me today, you only have to see me once. And I'm not going to come again until the subscription ends, and then I have to bother you again next year with another one of these presentations to ask you for more money and to sit there and tell you that I know where you've been peeing and I know what damage it's causing the environment. So, in conclusion, I want all of us to think that if we're going to be successful pirates in this game of life, we're going to want to make sure that all of the animals, whether they're giant octopus and kraken or the blobfish, are still in the high 7 seas when we want to be there with them. Thank you.